Oh yeah. All right. Hi. Trying something brand new today. It's called Pilotedge. It's a service I've been wanting to try for a while. It's live ATC in your sim. It's very cool. I've been listening to some of their live ATC recordings, and I've been doing enough of the quote-unquote real stuff that I feel comfortable getting on the horn and saying hi to these fine folks. They're operating from 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. Pacific time, pretty much pretty much 7 days a week, all 365 days a year, except for some holidays, and they cover the western part of the U.S., which is where I fly. So we're here at King County Boeing Field International, my home airfield, and they support this area, so we are going to try it out and see how it goes. I've already got the 172 prepped and ready for taxi, so let me grab my trusty checklist here. He says, ah, this bodes well. B for taxi, mixture lean as required. Avionics power switch is on. Yes, it is. Radio's GPS set. So we want to grab the weather, which we will do.
Boeing Field.
ATC information, Quebec. 2353 Zulu. Wind 100 at 6. Visibility 10. Ceiling 7,000 overcast. Temperature 10. Dew point 0. Altimeter 3023. Arriving and departing runways 14 left, 14 right. Visual approaches in use. Simultaneous approaches between Boeing Field and Seattle International. Expect aircraft above you on final. Read back all runway assignment and hold short instruction.
All right. 121.90. And that's coming.
And I'm just about to pick up the weather.
So this 2348. Spokane approach, Missoula altimeter 3018. Thank you, and you look for the ILS approach.
Yeah, we'll take the ILS approach for 2348.
Okay, 118.3. Com to Mike, and we'll listen to ground. Okay, that's set. Let's set altimeter. We got our altimeter reading is 3023, so... Well, that ain't right. I know I need to set it for the field. Maybe the weather, I'm using custom weather. Maybe I shouldn't be doing that. Hang on a second. Weather, customize, match real world conditions. Whoa, it's real world, look out. Now you can use custom weather with Pilotedge, but you have to tell them you have information Zulu, which tells that you have custom weather. I want real world weather, so... Whoa, and there it goes. Look at the barrow. Look at the barrow got really wacky. So now we tile that.
So 2348, set and maintain 10,000. And do you have a preference between Yankee or Zulu?
There you go. That looks good.
1,000 altitude. No preference on the Yankee Zulu.
It's nice to hear ATC again. There we go. That looks good. All right, transponder. We want to set that into alt mode. Alt. And it's receiving. And flaps.
So the 2348, turn right heading 290, right turn heading 290, reduce speed to 210.
Alright.
Right turn heading 290, speed at 210 for 2348.
Cool. Also, I need some cabin air. Clear this crap off my windows. Oh, there you go. I mean, the haze effect is nice and realistic, but boy, it's a pain in the butt. All right, test brakes. Brakes work. All right, let's taxi up to the line and we'll call ground. First time calling Pilotedge ATC. I'm excited. Alright. We're dialed in COM 2. Mike is COM 2. Boeing ground is COM 2 121.9. Boeing ground, good day. Cessna 436 Sierra Papa with Quebec at Galvin. Close traffic.
Through 436 Sierra Papa, Boeing ground, runway 14 right, taxiway Alpha.
14 right via Alpha, 436 Sierra Papa. Okay, texted 14 right via Alpha. That's going to be right turn Alpha 1, 14 right. They talked to me. They really talked to me. I mean, we do this all the time, for real. I don't know why I'm so excited. Alright. Well, I'm thinking about it, since it's going to be 14 right, that's the other runway, so I want to set that to 120.6. And we can start listening to it. There we go. And let's get to work on the run-up. Before takeoff, parking brake set. No, but I'm standing on the brakes. Passenger seat backs most upright. Seat belts check secure. Cabin doors closed and locked. That means you, window. Flight controls free and correct.
Delta 2348 from left heading 340.
Left turn heading 340, Delta 2348, and that's left turn, correct?
Delta 2348, correction. You can make that a right turn. Right turn heading 340.
Right turn heading 340, Delta 2348.
Alright, flight controls good. Electric trim. Zzzt, zzzt. Good. And autopilot. Let's see. Set that to heading mode. And AP, we're going to check and watch this. Yep, it moves. Yes, I can override it. And AP cancel. Autopilot test complete. Fuel quantity check. Yep, we've got 40 pounds, or 40 gallons. We're good. Flight instruments check. Neutral, altimeter set for the field. Speedometers neutral. The backup instruments neutral, neutral.
Oakland Radio, November
Neutral.
32, Papa Whiskey on the ground at Ukiah. I'd like to pick up IFR to Oakland, please.
Fuel selector valve recheck both. Yes, checked. Mixture to rich. Throttle to 1800. Alright, and left. Drop.
32 Papa Whiskey, Oakland Center, standby.
Right. Drop. Okay, magnetos are good. Engine instruments check. VAC's good. Pressure's in the green. Temperature's in the green. Fuel flow is good. Amp meter. We never get anything out of this when we try it anyway, but assuming it's working. Annunciator panel, yes, non-illuminated. Throttle to idle. That's comfy enough. Back up to 1,000. Throttle friction set. Lights as required. Taxi, nav, strobe, beacon are on. Radio and avionics set. We're doing closed traffic. We're going to stay on tower radio and ground radio on COM2 as we need it, but we don't need any nav or anything special like that. Go ahead and set COM1 mic while I'm thinking about it. Sorry. Autopilot off. Transponder code set alt. We're set
So
to
32
alt.
Papa Whiskey, you're cleared to
Parking
Oakland
brake,
International
release.
Airport. Right pax 1 departure, getter, transition, direct Reyes, direct Oakland, direct. Maintain 15,000, expect flight level 190 minutes after departure. Oakland Center frequency 132.2, squawk 2266, and hold your read back. Delta 2348, turn right heading 090, join the runway 12 localizer.
090 to join the localizer for 2348.
Archie Papa Whiskey, go ahead.
Can we just get the transponder one more time?
Archie Papa Whiskey, squawk 2266.
Okay, 32 Papa Whiskey is cleared to Oakland via the RIPAX 1 Getter Reyes, then Oakland. Climb maintain 15,000, expect 19 or 1,010. Departure 132.2 and 2266 in the box for 32 Papa Whiskey.
32 Papa Whiskey, read back correct.
And come one.
So that's 2348, you are 5 miles from Jeleg. Maintain 8,600 till established localizer, clear ILS, runway 12 approach.
Cleared ILS, runway 12 approach, Delta 2348.
Boeing Tower, good day. Cessna 436 Sierra Papa, holding short, runway 14 right, close traffic.
Clear 436 Sierra Papa, Boeing Tower, right close traffic approved, runway 14 right, clear for takeoff.
Flight close traffic approved, 14 right, clear for takeoff, 436 Sierra Papa. Alright, they gave us clearance to fly closed traffic. Now, they didn't tell us which closed traffic that's going to be. Since I know that 14 left is left closed traffic, I'm going to go ahead and say that 14 right is right closed traffic. I've never flown right closed traffic here, but I'm going to do it.
Delta 2348, contact Missoula Tower. Have a wonderful night.
I might
Switch to Missoula Tower, take care, 2348.
I might ask him to switch me to the little runway when I get up there. But let's go ahead and fly runway 14 right for now.
Missoula Tower, good evening, Delta 2348, checking in the ILS, runway 12.
Delta 2348, Missoula Tower, runway 12, clear to land.
Runway 12, clear to land, Delta 2348.
And we're up. Kicking a little bit more right rudder, center us out, keep us on that extended center line. We want to be climbing for 74. For 500. Still on extended center line for the big runway. That's good, but losing it just a little bit. Let's get it back. And at 700, we're going to take right turn crosswind. And out over the Duwamish. Again, I don't think this is the way you're supposed to do it, so I might ask for left close traffic on the next one. And the little runway. Oops, I overshot my... And there's 1,000... Alright, Duwamish. $1,000. Pattern altitude. Let's get pattern speed. Let's run the before landing checklist. Boeing Tower 436 Sierra Papa on the downwind. I'd like to make this a touch and go.
36 Sierra Papa, runway 14 right, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, 436 Sierra Papa. Alright, let's finish up this check. Both. Fuel shut off. Mixture's rich. Keys are both. Master's on. Lights as required. Seatbelts fastened. Autopilot off. And we're definitely past the numbers, and so I need to get into the white arc and drop these flaps. I've already lost a bunch of altitude, so I'm not where I want to be as far as that goes, but that's life. Let's try to recover the best we can. We're going to get a little bit of speed back, get on that base. Boeing Tower 436 Sierra Papa, after this touch and go, I'd like left track of traffic on 14 left if possible.
36 Sierra Papa, roger. Left closed traffic is approved. Expect runway 14 left.
Left traffic is approved after this touch and go, 436 Sierra Papa, thank you. I wasn't trying to be a jerk there. I'm just more familiar with left closed traffic and 14 left. So as soon as I do a touch and go off this big runway, I'm actually going to go left and I'm going to loop around. I'm going to do left traffic for the little runway, which is the one I'm familiar with. That's just my how I was trained. Home field, hometown. I'm doing a forward slip here. There we go. Now I like my relationship to the runway quite a bit better. 65. We're off center line, but I'm gonna go ahead and salvage it. I feel okay about it. All right, look to the end of the runway. All right, there we go. Keep those wheels. All right, wheels are down. Go ahead and bring the flaps up. Flaps are up. Full power. And we're up. Oh man, there's a little bit of wind, isn't there? Okay, so we've been approved for left traffic, so we take off now, and we're gonna curve around. We're gonna go left. 700 feet, we'll take that left, and then we'll line up for runway 14 left, the little runway. That's just more my style as a hometown guy. Little tiny 172 doesn't need too much room, so we'll leave 14 right for the big boys and get down on 14 left. How much time do we have? I'm going to go ahead and make one more touch and go, and then I'll call landing 3 full stop, and then taxi Galvin and shut down. But I'm loving this already. It's just great to have some. It's just great to have some talking with Tower and hearing a few other planes. I mean, they're not here; they're in Oakland, but you know, this area will get busy enough. I've seen
Oakland
that.
Radio 32 Papa, ready to go at Ukiah, looking for a flight release.
The 32 Papa Whiskey, release to departure, clearance void if not off in 3 minutes. If not off in 3 minutes, advise Oakland Center of Intentions within 10 minutes. Change of added frequency approved.
Change of frequency approved. Release for departure. Talk to you soon. 32 Papa Whiskey.
Some people doing some serious business. And there's 1,000. There's the power lines down there. Now I've heard that's not an official way to navigate my VFR on this pattern, but it certainly works for my purposes, so I feel pretty good about it. All right, there we go. We're a little high for pattern altitude, but we'll pick it back up here in a second. 1100. I'm not going like a bat out of hell, but I don't need to. Runway's halfway up the strut. Our spacing is good. We're supposed to be able to see the hospital there. Can't quite do it. Scenery pack doesn't quite have the juice that we want. I might try this Microsoft Flight Simulator next time, but I know what I'm looking for and I know where I am. So there's the numbers for 14 left. We're not quite a beam, but
and Delta 2348 is clear of runway 12. Request to exit terminal.
60 Papa, runway 14 left clear for the option.
Clear, touch and go, 436 Sierra Papa. I probably should be saying the runway number. Anyway, ready for
2348
a beam
to parking
in the arc.
Flaps.
Alpha,
cross runway 26 at Alpha.
All right, we're going to start to lose
Taxi
a little
parking
bit
via
of
Alpha, cross 26 at Alpha.
lose a little bit of altitude.
2348.
Point that nose a little bit. Both tanks, fuel shut off, mixture's rich, keys in both, master's on, lights is required, seat belts, autopilot off. Alright, watching for 14 left to disappear off the 45 there. And do I have my favorite I-5? Nah, not really. I use a particular I-5 point of reference. It's an Albert Place, but I can't quite get it with this texture.
32 Papa Whiskey, Oakland Center, ident.
All right, we're turning base, flaps to 20 degrees, push that nose down. I want to be doing about 75 knots while I'm on base. And there it is, pointing kind of at Blake Island there. Coming down. Got I-5 visible there. Like I said, I don't see the Alborough Place off-ramp. Actually, I do. It's right there. That's Alborough Place off-ramp right there. That's funny. Okay, we're past I-5. Left-hand turn onto final. Yeah, buddy. There's the runway right where I left it. All right, we're high. Okay, got 65. Nose down, coming in. I'm gonna go ahead and lower the throttle a little bit to increase the sink rate. Try to get down right onto that glide path. Also,
32 Papa Whiskey, Oakland Center, ident.
Point that nose.
Three-two Papa Whiskey, radar contact 8 miles northeast of Mendocino, Ukiah, altimeter 3023, climb
Watching
maintain
for
flight
red.
100.
No red yet. I think I should be seeing it. There's one red. Going to go ahead and throttle up to intercept that glide path and reduce the sink rate. Again, we're looking for 65 knots. We have 65 knots. We got flaps all the way, 30 degrees. There's two reds over whites. I'm going to go ahead and throttle up, reduce that sink rate again. Speed is 63. We're a little bit slow. We're carrying a little too little energy into this, but I think we're going to be okay. I'll just point the nose toward the ground just a tad. There'll be a little bit of ground effect there. And throttle to idle. Watch the end of the runway. Round out, let that energy bleed off. And touchdown. Nose wheel hits. 1, 2, 3. Flaps all the way up.
Seattle Center 125.1.
Power up. 55 knots. Liftoff. Good touch and go. Fix that trim.
Seattle Center, maintain flight level 240.
There we go. Okay, trimmed out. Climb for 74. Maybe a little bit less on that right rudder there. Trying to balance it out. Take a look behind us. Yep, okay, we're drifting a little bit to the east, so we'll push it back west a slight bit. Make sure that we're not overflying the big runway. No danger of that. Alright, and as we pass 700 feet, left turn to get on cross. And magically the weather changes. I don't get it, but... $1,000. I'm actually past the power lines, so I'm going to actually be separated from the runway by a little bit more than I was last time. A little further away from the runway, so I'm going to go ahead and turn it in by about 10 degrees, try to pick that back up. And there we are at pattern altitude, back the throttle off. We don't need to be screaming toward the hospital here. Not important, not necessary. Nice, easy changes on the. I can use regular trim, manual trim. Don't need electric trim. There goes that weather again. I guess it's like they say, you don't like the weather in Seattle, wait 5 minutes. I live here and I still rag on the weather. Should be hearing from tower here as I cross midfield. Boeing Tower, Cessna 436 Sierra Papa. We'll make this one a full stop.
Sir 2 Sierra Papa, runway 14 left, clear to land.
14 left, clear to land, 436 Sierra Papa. All right, there we are. We're definitely way past the numbers. Charles totally forgot what he was doing there. Both tanks, fuel shut off, mixture is rich, keys are in both, master is on, lights are as required, seatbelts fastened, autopilot off, we're at altitude, we're at speed, we're past the numbers. Give that one dose of flaps, and we're already past where we need to be for crosswind, turning crosswind. That's shot 2 of flaps, point at Blake Island. That's going to be pretty much our crosswind target. All right. There's Alborough Place right there. So I'm a little bit far on making that turn, but that's okay. We definitely dumped some of the altitude that we were carrying. That's fine. So as we come over I-5, we're going to make that left-hand turn onto final. Okay. Turn was either a little bit steep or a little bit early. Either way, combination of both. I'd say we're a little bit off center line. He said, one more notch of flaps. Go ahead and kick in that electric trim to overcome that so that we can overcome the balloon. We're going to point the nose down, drop the throttle so that we can stay on 65 and continue to sink. There's one red. Go ahead and give it more throttle. Arrest that sink rate. So, all right, we're definitely carrying a little bit too much energy because we're at 69. There's 65. There's 2 reds over 2 whites. We're back to 65. We've arrested the glide. Arrested the sink rate. We're on glide path 64. We're just 1 notch shy of perfect approach speed. Center line's pretty much established. Maybe just a little bit crab to the right with the rudder. Okay, we've lost a little bit of speed. We're 3 knots under where we should be. 5%'s not terrible. Alright, there it is over the threshold. We're looking good. We're going to go ahead and bring the throttle back to idle while we go ahead and look at the very end of the runway, get that nose up, bleed off the speed, let it settle. And that's main gear down. Keep that nose wheel up for aerodynamic braking. And we'll let it settle. Make sure we're down all the way to full idle. We are. Looks good. I'm going to go ahead and take this turn off right here.
Zero Charlie Sierra, contact Seattle Center 132.6.
After landing, flaps up.
60 Papa, taxi to parking via Alpha, monitor ground. Have a wonderful night.
Taxi to parking via Alpha, monitor ground. Thanks for your help. Good night. Very nice person. That was fantastic. We're going to taxi to parking and call it good. So anyway, after landing, flaps up, transponder.
650 Charlie Sierra, Seattle Center,
transponder mixture lean as
altimeter
required.
3019, I maintain 13,000.
Go ahead and turn on COM 2, monitor ground, set ground to mic. They already gave me clearance to taxi, so I'm good there. Lights is required, landing lights off. And trim set for takeoff. Brr, brr. Whoa, boy, did I have that trim set wacky. Alright, we lean a little bit, and we're going to go for parking. Oh, we're just a little bit over 5 o'clock, and I'm sorry about that. I got to go grab some pizza.
3, correction R2, Papa Whiskey, descend a positive crash, maintain 16,000. Correction, 1 batter, cross Rebus at maintain 16,000. Oakland altimeter, 30. Actually, it's not pulling up for me. San Francisco altimeter, 3028.
Oh, something going wacky there.
Last calling unreadable.
All right, who's gonna get to the parking spot first, me or this
4360
SUV?
Papa, calling ground.
Boeing ground 4360 here, Papa. Go ahead.
4360 Papa, just letting you know there is traffic that appears to be following you just inside the non-movement area there, off your right side if you don't already have them in sight.
4360 here, Papa's got that traffic. Looks like they're parked in the same place I am. I'm actually parking now and shutting down, so no factor. Thanks again. Good night.
See ya.
Who's that mysterious person that's shadowing me?
Papa Whiskey, contact NorCal Bridge 135.1.
I don't know, maybe somebody saw me on Twitch. Well, good to see you. Enjoy your flight. I got to shut down and get some pizza.
135.1.
Avionics master switch off. Electrical equipment off except beacon. Done. Mixture idle cutoff. Keys off. Master off. Control lock installed. RBF crap on there. Chocks, tie downs, RBF. Tank on left. Closed cabin air, closed cabin heat. Control lock if we had one. We don't. Pull the key. Open the door, get a burger. Hey, thanks everybody. That was my first Pilotedge experience. I thought it was great. They're really nice. It was super easy, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun to do a cross country with them. So I'm going to keep it installed, and